Brazil Sports Breakfast.
A legend in the pub quiz charts.
With Sam Allardyce on talkSPORT.
.33 now. Brendan Rodgers was confirmed as new boss of Leicester City on Tuesday, leaving his post at Celtic on the verge of the treble treble. Speaking to Leicester's website for the first time, here's the message he had for Fox's fans.
I would just like to say I'm very privileged and honoured to be here as the manager. I'll promise that I'll give my life to making them proud of their team and proud of their club, and I look forward to working with them because together we're stronger. And it's been a really difficult period, like I say, but my message is that together we'll be stronger.
8:33, big result last night. Tynecastle let go, Celtic winning at 2-1. One Celtic fan who heard this message wasn't too happy. We have a top man, Sir Rod Stewart, joins us now. Rod, a very good morning.
1-0 Lennon. There's only 1-0 Lennon. Morning, Sam.
Morning, Rod.
Oh, dear.
Alan, yeah. ask me a question. Did you go home last night?
I was home, yes.
I sent you an email and a text inviting you to go up and watch the next Old Firm game, and I didn't hear anything.
Oh my word!
No. I got home. I got home.
I want to listen to you.
I watched I watched the telly, and I did look at it when I got in bed, and I didn't want to wake you up because you're 4 or 5 hours ahead, Rod, aren't you?
Yeah. Are you coming?
Well, I've got to change a flight. If I'm coming, I've got to change a flight because I'm in the French Alps. But I think I can change it. I think I can change it.
All right, mate.
I did watch a game. Listen, of course I'd love to come. Of course I'd love to come. I was so happy last night watching that late goal, and I thought it was going to be a tough game, and I thought, crikey, we need a bit of cheer here. And of course, Neil Lennon doing a jig on the touchline when that winner went in. That was a huge result for Celtic.
Oh, it really was, and Hearts played really well for a spasm there. I mean, they should have definitely gone one up with Naismith's miss, but it really was the greatest of nights. Listen, I think me and all the Celtic supporters, we've got to move on. I mean, we're all bitter. I think there was a banner last night that said in the crowd, "You were never a Celt, just a fraud." I think that says it all, but we've got to move on, wish him luck and wish Leicester luck. I've got a lot of fans in Leicester, I've got to be careful.
Is there Neil a candidate for the permanent role, do you think, Rod? I mean, he did so well last time, you said, didn't he?
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, I think there'll be a few. I mean, I was suggesting, probably Larson, but someone's told me he's not much of a manager. He's got no personality. But that's not my appointment.
Yeah.
What is true that if he'd have just stayed, Brendan, for the last of the season,
yes,
he could have been a legend, and we would have all said,
fantastic.
Bye-bye,
I get that.
Yeah. He could have had a statue along with Johnston and McNeil and Stein up at Celtic Park. But he's, as my mate said, it's like getting a lift to the disco with somebody and they leave you there and go home and you were all on your own. Yeah. We're still hurt, but I think we should now forget all about it and move on.
Of course, Hibbs next up for Lenny. Look, it's a big job. I think Scott Brown might have some position to fill as well, Rod. He's such a ledge at the moment at the club. He's a leader, so I wouldn't be surprised if he has some sort of say in it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, what about that little chip into the box last night for Edouard's goal? That was he had a great game last night. Yeah, I think he could. I think he's got another year playing, and then he could be considered. But I'm really not sure what's going to happen next year. All I do know is that, I think Brendan will probably nick a couple of our players, which will be like rubbing salt into the wound. Ooh. And a lot of the players have now. We've been borrowing them, so they'll go back to their parent club. So we've got to do a lot of work.
Rod, would you have been less angry had he waited to the end of the season, won another championship, won another trophy? Would you have let it go then?
Oh my! If he'd have stayed with us, we'd have bowed down and kissed his feet. If he'd have given us the treble and stayed with us, it would have been 3 years. He's done everything he could. And he's taken us as far as we could. Europe to us is the glass ceiling. We just can't get through it at this moment. But no, he would have been loved by everybody. But now, no way.
Rod, the owners must have been happy with the $6 million compensation to let him go then and not ask him to stay.
Absolutely, yeah. You know,
It's a bit of both worlds, isn't it? Like, you mean, you think the owners would have said, look, come on, Brendan, Leicester are in no trouble going down. They know that, Brendan's going to be the new manager for next season. It could have all happened that way, and I think that would have been the best way for everybody to have parted company, but sadly that's not the case.
Well, I've heard in a couple of from a couple of insiders that they were prepared to wait. So,
Okay.
Anyway, listen, guys, it's all finished.
Yeah, it is.
We won last night, and
Great.
on to the Scottish Cup at the weekend.
Yeah, but but there was some breaking news about an hour ago, Rod, which just tells you the difference between Scottish Premier and the Premier in England. Man City have just signed a 10-year deal. We reckon it's worth 65 million a year. 650 million kit deal. Can you believe that?
Yeah, listen, Celtic fans have known this for years. We can't even compare our team to the top of the English Premier, but we love them. It's our team, it's our country, and we love our league. And so, let the rest have all that money. Ours is a good snot and sweat league.
So you're having a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of rest. When do you start touring?
We start in Berlin on May the 1st, and I go all the way through till Christmas. And I want some tickets, just get in touch.
Well, Rod, you're doing Portman Road, so I'm definitely coming to that one in Ipswich.
Hello?
That's for sure. Yeah. I think we might have lost it. Are you still there, Rod, or have we lost the line?
Yeah, I'm still here, mate. Still here.
So I'll definitely be coming to Portman Road. That's in June, I believe, for when you're doing Ipswich Town Football Club. I'm definitely coming to that one.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
All right, pal.
I'll come back to you. I will.
Yeah, thank you.
Listen, brilliant. Thank you.
Sam.
See you, bye, Rod.
Rod Stewart, live from Dubai. You've just come back from Dubai, Sam.
I have, yes. The weather wasn't actually
Coyce
that
is
great.
out in Dubai.
It
Everyone's
wasn't
in
that
Dubai.
good. It was a bit cloudy the 2 weeks I had, but I mean, it's still very nice. I mean, beautiful.